now that I got the bit of celebrating out of the way, celebrating cuties getting taken down, I think it's finally time for me to articulate my thoughts on the Sanity Machine after his channel's been taken down. It wasn't really an easy situation to go through, and that is mostly because of the things I've had happen in my life that this reminds me of, and honestly it's the exact same pattern of behavior I witness here, and I just can't believe I let myself be fooled into thinking someone's a spiritual leader, and yet they act so literally narcissistically. And I don't want to toss that word around because, as I've come to realize, narcissism is a trauma condition, and I will be making a video just having a more nuanced look on narcissism. But anyway, moving on, I think the Sanity Machine, it proves my point as well of creators being demonically possessed when they try to do good, convey good points, because even going back to the beginning of his channel, it just doesn't seem as malicious as he does now. He had a lot more fair critiques. He didn't just bully people, or maybe I just didn't see it that way, but we also got to consider his mental conditions of particularly schizophrenia, and a symptom of schizophrenia is paranoia and creating these narratives about people that are out to get you. Now, I'm not going to bash someone for having schizophrenia or any mental condition, because I don't think that's right. I don't think that's fair. I'm trying to point out the role I think that might be having on his view of things here, and I kind of feel bad because nobody asks to have schizophrenia. That's just another scummy thing in this realm. And there's the insomnia too. I saw people making fun of him for having black eyes when he's admitted to having insomnia, So that's going to cause black bags under the eyes, and I feel bad about that too. But what I don't feel bad about is the way he's treated people, the way he stalked people, the way he stalked me, the racist and just awful things he said about people. But honestly, worst of all, the way he was, actually two bad things, was him buying subscribers, acting like that was some kind of magic trick. Again, it takes me back to the just things that I've witnessed, having been spiritually abused. But there was also him talking about being like a landlord of some sort, and saying that he doesn't care about the people that are renting the homes. Like, I don't know if he's making all that up. I mean, he's gotta be inflating the amount of money he has. I mean, maybe it's just some kind of joke, maybe it's all out of context, but as a landlord, you shouldn't just care about money, you should care about the people on your home. We have a good relationship with our landlords because they cared about us. And yeah, if you don't want people to hate landlords, maybe you shouldn't act hateable. Maybe you shouldn't say things like that. But yeah, I recognize the patterns Sanity Machine has. He'll rile people up until they have a mean or very inappropriate whatever response to him, and then he'll attack them for having that response. I should have recognized that earlier on, but he put his followers in such a there's versus them mentality, so that the ways that he was treating people, we justified it in our minds. But I see now it wasn't justified. I mean, a lot of people he did criticize like they were nasty people. Lion Sword's a pedo. Perpetual Pleasurist is violent and possibly a pedo. I mean, I'm not saying all the people were good. As a matter of fact, I'm really thinking there's more bad people in this, if you can even call it a community, than good people. Yeah, part of that is just the fact that we live in an effed up realm, so yeah, effed up people, but what he's doing, what he's talking down to people, it's not helping anyone. It's not uplifting anyone. Plus, the fact that he refuses to see the bad he's doing. I mean, everyone has their own flaws. But yeah, I just can't get over the fact that it should have been so clear to me that this was, at the very least, a sketchy guy. But I just got blindsided. And I know I shouldn't blame myself, but I kind of do. And I do feel bad because I also participated in bullying people. And I'm sorry. I mean, at the very least, I should have gotten to see people's channels and see what they had to say more. For I said awful things about them. I mean, I don't even know what I got out of that. Like, what did that do for me? It didn't help me. It didn't help me grow. It didn't help anyone grow, you know? And yeah, I'm trying to give more people a chance, even though I don't have nearly as much time to watch videos anymore. And when I do, they're usually about history, not really the soul trap stuff anymore. Because that's just where my interests are going. And also, I mean, nobody really has the answers spiritually, but we do have a lot of history we can actually look back on, you know. But it's not like I'll ever stop thinking about it or exploring it. It's just, you know, I mean, who really has the answers? Even Buddhist monks and monasteries, like, they don't really have any profound answers besides, I don't know, just go meditate, right? I mean, what does meditating really do? It clears your mind. Does it really fill it up with information? I don't know, but yeah, I'm not following the Sanity Machine anymore. Not sure, but I'm not really sure how I feel about the termination because, yeah, you know, I guess it is censorship, but you gotta ask, you know, should companies like YouTube have the right to censor people because of their bullying, you know? Like, I would get if he was posting actual illegal content, but is it actually illegal to just bully people? I mean, there's the whole stalking thing, but that was still, he was still mostly just finding information available on the clear web, I reckon. So, I don't know. I'll probably return, but I know I won't be messing with them anymore. Now, if he wants me on to a debate, I can probably find time to debate. Maybe. Again, I'm working again, so don't have much time for that. Yeah, you gotta work a lot of time in the system, so you don't get the time to do the stuff that'll actually help you grow. Not complaining about my job specifically, but yeah, system's broken. Should probably talk about that more in videos. But yeah, if he wants me to pick out a video and specifically respond to parts of that, I don't know how to do that, but I can learn how, I guess. Yeah, I can pick one out and do that, but yeah, if he wants me on to debate, I mean, I could even debate in chat if I can't do it out loud again. I mean, I don't live alone. I don't really want to bother people, especially at night, if I have to talk any louder than I am right now. But, you know what, Steven? Sanity Machine? If you want to do that, I will, but that's just patterns I've noticed. It's not good patterns, you know. Can he change? I'm sure he can, but will he? I don't know. I just don't know. I've never known someone with those patterns of behavior to change. Even if they can, technically. I mean, you gotta be willing to change, you know, it's gotta be from the inside out. People can't force them to change, you know. But, yeah. Again, I'm sorry to everyone that I said some nasty things about. Even if I do consider you still be a morally reprehensible person, you know, I'm sorry for not looking further into things before I ran my mouth. I guess that's what I'm saying. You know, you still need to be condemned if you do something morally reprehensible, but things need to be done in proper ways. You know, there's ways to do things and there's ways not to do things. And hurling insults around don't change people. So, yeah. This is Lucid Daydreamer. Keep dreaming on.